In this tutorial, we will show you how to add content to your VPU. To get content into VPU, we need to look at two tabs. The first is Content Editor, and the second, which we'll look at in a moment, is our Browser tab. In the Content Editor, you can see that down the left-hand side, we have 255 slots for folders of content. In the middle, you can see the thumbnail, the name, the location, the slot, and the size of the content. Moving to our Browser tab, you can see this has a typical Windows file structure. We have our destination and our source. This is coming from our USB stick. So we right-click in our destination, we make a new folder, we'll call that Content Test. And then over on our source there, we will select the content and drag it across into our newly created folder. In here, it will ask me if I want to copy all across or just the newer files. Once I click OK, the content will then copy across, and I've just sped this up so we're not waiting for the content to go over. There we are, it's all over. So back into our Content Editor tab, where we will right-click and go Insert from Directory. Browse to where we had our folder, Content Test. There you can see the content, and click OK. It will ask me if I want slow or fast transfer of the thumbnails. This is important if you are in mid-show. Fast transfer may cause your output to jitter, but this is just a demo, so we'll click Fast, and the content is across. As well as being able to use the external hard drive of VPU, you can also use a removable drive for content. So here you can see that we have a removable drive on F. But one thing to note is if I remove that drive and go back, the content remains in there, but the names of all the titles are red, so that it's telling me that it cannot find that content required. As well as being able to use motion graphics and video, in VPU you can also use text. Right click in our folder structure, let's put this as text, which will build a clip folder structure. Right click in there, insert text ticker, and then I can name that, type my text in, or select a text file, go OK, change the font or the size, and there you will see that we have text available as well as video. Another very clever thing is the ability to add dynamic test content. This content will then size to the exact size that you have your output set to. So in here we just right click and go Insert Content there, and you can see that we have various test cards available, all that will scale to whatever our output is set to. Finally, if the content is in the wrong format for VPU, when you go in to insert it, you will see over in the file format there, you see the question marks, which tells us that this is not in the correct format. There is one piece of content there, so when we add it, only that one arrives, none of the others actually come in. So that's a very quick and easy way to see whether or not you have the right formatted content. For more information on how to format content correctly, please refer to the online help or the help within the VPU software itself.